What's up, guys, and welcome to this TLC 2015 review. If you can hear it in the background, that's because I'm watching it live while reviewing it for you, giving you my bloody thoughts and opinions. Now, I'm watching this live as the Divas title match is going on, right? Oh no, well, you could see that finish coming from a mile away. Really? Oh, fucking hell. Well, I'll get to that in a minute. But, first match we have is the fucking ladder match. Now, there isn't a lot to say about this match apart from the fact that it went exactly how it was expected. WWE made the right booking choice, and I am just about a second away from fucking falling asleep. Now, fucking, they did the right thing. The New Day pick up the victory with shenanigans, just as how I predicted in my predictions earlier on. Shenanigans, basically. Now, the Usos for me were not impressive in this match at all. Now, if they were, they certainly weren't as impressive as the Lucha Dragons. I said that WWE would be tempted to put the titles on the Usos, but I've got to be honest, if they would be tempted to put the titles on anyone after this performance, it has to be the Lucha Dragons. I mean, especially Kalisto. A bloody Salida del Sol, I think is what it's called, off the fucking top of a ladder. Both him and, was it Kofi Kingston, I believe, go smashing through a ladder. And it's fucking nuts and it's mental and it's absolutely crazy. And there's spot after spot after spot after spot. And, you know, it was an absolutely magnificent match in my humble opinion. Now, the thing about this is, as Michael Cole's going on and on and on, distracting me, saying, go buy your jewellery at K Jewelers and all this fucking bollocks. But the fuck is Jimmy and Jay Uso doing there? But fucking, what the fuck? Anyway, right, got a bit distracted. That's the fucking problem with doing it live, which is why you might notice this is going to be a bit longer than your average review. There's more footage if needed. Basically, I would say to myself that this match is probably the best match of the night so far, right? Keeping in line with my bloody predictions. Yep. They basically have every one of my predictions down at the minute in simply the way, even that the New Day won, it was ridiculous. Xavier Woods got in the ring when one of the Lucha Dragons, excuse me, bloody hell, one of the Lucha Dragons was fucking climbing up this ladder, and it is ridiculously funny. Xavier Woods just bloody, he gets the trombone right and he just throws it at the dude, and then Kofi proceeds to tip this guy off the fucking ladder or whatever. Like, and then the New Day win it. I mean, Kofi took an age to get them titles down, but it is what it is. Moving on now to the next match on the card, which was Ryback versus Rusev, the Bulgarian Brute. Now, in my predictions, I did say that this match would have to be... Oh, hang on here. It's like, and I'm fucking not concentrating at all because I'm seeing Becky Lynch on the screen, but, you know, that's neither here nor there. The premise is, right, that I said in my predictions that Ryback needs to fucking You know, he basically needs to lose this match, but not in a fashion where he looks completely dominated. But it's important for Rusev to win, having just joined. Having just joined a new fucking faction, and I need to stop getting distracted by Becky Lynch on my screen. I'm really sorry about that. But yeah. So essentially, Becky Lynch, Ryback and Rusev, they have a good match for two big guys. They do. There's some nice spots in there. You know, again though, the one thing I didn't want them to do is use Lana in the finish, and that's exactly what they did do. Basically, Lana gets knocked over by Ryback. Ryback's like, oh, I'm sorry, man. Rusev mugs him off outside. And then eventually, fucking Ryback gets the upper hand again, goes for shell shocked. Rusev reverses and makes Ryback tap out with the accolade in a bit of a heelish fashion. The distraction from Lana paying dividends. And again, as I said in my predictions, that match was booked absolutely right. 110%. No way, no shape, no form have WWE booked this show wrong so far, and that's what's a bit concerning. To be completely honest, that's what's a bit weird. I'm usually expecting WWE to fuck up and make mistakes, but they didn't in that particular contest, because Rusev looked strong, but he didn't go over Ryback in completely dominant fashion. He looked just strong enough that he didn't get completely fucked up, and Rusev is able to maintain some good momentum. So no drama there. The fact of the matter is that this pay-per-view is being booked sensibly. Next, we have Alberto Del Rio versus Jack Swagger. They used the chair stipulation and the no disqualification in a good manner. Basically, you know how sometimes gimmicks and stipulations are just there for the simple fact of being there, right? And I'm yawning so many times in this review, I've got to sincerely apologise. I'm not even going to try and hide it anymore. But basically, gimmicks and stipulations are there often just to be there and nothing more. But these guys, credit to them, they told a good story. They filled up some nice time on the pay-per-view, and you know, they had a nice way of doing things, essentially put. They used the no disqualification, there was a few times Del Rio and Jack Swagger respectively put on their own submission holds, got to the ropes, but the referee didn't allow it. The end of the match was kind of corny and a bit stupid, and by that I mean Del Rio literally puts a load of chairs down, puts a load of bloody chairs down, basically, below Swagger, who's caught up in the turnbuckle. Del Rio hits his finisher, and that's it, literally, just because he done it on the chair. It still looks like a stupid finisher, I've got to be honest. It doesn't look like it's worth a damn. But there was one or two false finishes for Jack Swagger. Jack Swagger gave a good account of himself in this. I would have personally had Jack Swagger win, but, you know, they're keeping Del Rio strong. At least, you know, that's fine, that's fair enough. No complaints, no drama with that, really. Now, the thing is, though, where does Del Rio go from here? What does he do? Hopefully he interferes in the main event along with Kevin Owens, who I predicted would lose the Intercontinental Championship tonight in favour of joining the League of Nations and perhaps even being primed to be pushed into the WWE title picture. Now, after Ambrose and Owens' fault. It was a brilliant match. It really played into both men's characters well. Ambrose, the crazy fucking do or die face. Owens, the, I'll fight any way you want, but I won't lose kind of heel, cowardly heel, I'd even dare say. And, it was a brilliant contest. Like, some of the spots, they were a nice, good few false finishes in this matchup too. Definitely something to behold. Definitely something to be, to be proud of. To be proud of by both men, right? That is the premise of this matchup, basically. Owens has now been primed to move on to better things. Can he move on to better things? It's debatable. Or is he just going to be stranded in the mid-card now after finally losing his Intercontinental title? I'm not sure. I worry. But what I do know is that Dean Ambrose has finally got the proverbial monkey off his back. He has finally, and I say finally because I've been waiting some time as well. Finally, Ambrose has got his hands on some gold. It might not be the title that we all hoped he'd win, but he's got his hands on some WWE gold. Now, we finally do actually have a babyface champion in WWE with all the champions actually being heels. It's super bloody crazy. It's absolutely mental, but, it is what it is. I really do believe that Ambrose will do well with this new championship he's got. Finally, every member of the Shield has won a respective title, or even a respective singles title post-Shield. And that's the important factor to be noted next. Right, after this we have Charlotte versus Paige, with Ric Flair at ringside for Charlotte. The one problem I had with this match, and I will start off and I will say it before I even really get into detail and start talking about it and such, was that there was absolutely none, zip, bupkis, nada, no clear babyface in this contest at all. Absolutely none, to say the least. Both women have acted like heels. Both women have even done pseudo babyface things. Like, if you look at my career on 2K16, it's essentially like that. You can't turn no matter what. You can have all the traits of a babyface in recent weeks, a la Paige, but you just can't shake that heel moniker. But any questions about who was the face and who was the heel in this contest probably got answered at the end of the match. It was a nice back and forward match. It wasn't your normal Divas title bathroom break, which is probably, it's a good thing. It's a good thing to behold. As I take a drink, it is a good thing to behold and a good thing to know. Because now we have a clear designated heel and we have a clear designated face. Charlotte now is undoubtedly a heel. I say this simply because of the way the match ended. Ric Flair first of all, Paige hit the rampage. It was obviously over at that point. But then Ric Flair, helping his daughter, puts Charlotte's or Paige's leg, I don't even know which one, it was bloody confusing, but he put one of their legs on the ropes, forcing the referee to break the count, and then Charlotte untying the middle turnbuckle that Ric Flair had worked on previously in the match. That was the downfall of Paige. And undoubtedly, Paige has just got screwed out of the Divas title. Charlotte now cements her status as a heel. And that is pretty much that. Pretty much. That's all you can really say about that Divas title match. I will mention that on the pre-show, Sasha Banks faced Becky Lynch in an absolute stormer, in my opinion. Okay, a lot of people would probably think the match was average, but I liked it. I liked it definitely more than the Paige Charlotte match that was actually on the card. it was a bit ridiculous in my opinion. Like the fact that you have these talented women and you don't have them, you don't have them duking it out on the actual pay-per-view. That is, if it's not problematic, if it's not, I don't know what the word is. I'm trying to find the right word. I'm trying to have that sense of wonder and entitlement. But here's the thing. If you see these women who can wrestle so well and so, I'm gonna use the word so beautifully, because let's face it, wrestling is a beautiful art, no doubt, right? Absolutely no doubt in that. It's just a shame when bloody WWE know that they have these women and have that potential. It is just a little bit much, man, in my opinion. It's stupid. It's ridiculous. It's almost as ridiculous as the amount of fucking... it's almost as ridiculous as the amount of fucking sponsors they had going into this event, right? The fact of the matter is that that match with Sasha Banks went longer than the actual Divas title match. And you know what? The actual Divas title match went longer than the fucking Intercontinental title match, which was even more stupid. But before you guys jump onto me and say, oh, well, you forgot one match, I know, but I was saving it to last because it went exactly right in my predictions again. The Wyatts beat the ECW originals. Now, I even said, didn't I, that fucking this kind of order would happen. One of them would eliminate Rowan, who was the sacrificial lamb, and then Luke Harper eliminates fucking Rhino, and then Braun Strowman goes to town and basically eliminates everyone. Devon got put through a table by Bray Wyatt, which was pretty awesome, and Eric Rowan got put through the table by a fucking 3D. The Wyatts look strong and impactful and still have a role to play in the current WWE climate. You feel it keeps them looking strong, and the Dudleys, they gave a decent account of themselves. You just got to wonder now, is that the last we see of Tommy Dreamer and Rhino? I personally hope not, because let's be real, like, they were fun to watch tonight, in my opinion. Like, it was a fun old match, but let's hope the Wyatts can be primed for something a bit more serious. Now, hell, have Eric Rowan and Luke Harper go after the New Day. Heels can go against heels, can't they? It doesn't necessarily have to fucking make a difference. But you know what? So far, Roman Reigns versus Sheamus is currently on, right? And it is absolutely a fucking snore fest. There's got to be something big happening, man. Look, I see John Cena on my career mode now, but where is he? Look at Kane and Big Show, they're fuckers. But where is he in this match? I need him so bad, John boy. We love you. My thoughts on Sheamus and Roman Reigns are not good, to be perfectly honest. I mean, as I'm talking to you now, it's pretty much like as the match is going on, and I'm not finding anything interesting about this so far, I'll tell you that for now. So, this Sheamus Roman Reigns match just finished, right? And I have no problem with the ending at all. Your boy, oh shit, Roman Reigns hits a spear. Huh? Roman Reigns, the man, they really do want him to be bloody Superman. Roman Reigns is definitely being primed to be the new John Cena. But here's the deal, right? They have Sheamus win in the cheap way with the League of Nations interfering and all that bollocks, right? Exactly how I said they would, minus your bloody Kevin Owens, right? And that is no problem. The match itself was, it failed to garner my interest, to be perfectly honest. It was alright. There was one or two really nice spots during this match, like particularly where Roman Reigns Superman punched Sheamus off the ladder and then Sheamus fell off into into a bloody table. Now, that's my Twitter going mad, but fucking basically, the only thing that was wrong with this, basically, apart from the awful booking and shit, was that Roman Reigns got ganged up on, and the company's biggest babyface had no one to fucking help him, or anything like that. It was absolutely, positively ridiculous. No Dean Ambrose, no Jimmy Uso, no Jey Uso, nothing like that. Absolutely, completely mental. Roman Reigns, they really had him acting like Superman. He almost made up the odds in the bloody end. It was fucking mental. Absolutely mental. Made no sense from a booking standpoint at all. Like, he had no one come to help him out or anything like that. Post-match, though, the only bright side is Roman Reigns completely went apeshit on fucking Sheamus with a steel chair. The whole authority come out, referees galore. Roman Reigns completely went apeshit on Sheamus. And there was a tense stare down. Roman maybe turning to the dark side is what I got from that. But completely, fucked up booking. Like, I still can't believe it. Roman Reigns don't have anyone to help him fight off the League of Nations. That's ridiculous. Absolutely fucking ridiculous. Roman completely went mental on Sheamus with a chair. And it just showed a bit of badassery. Pretty much. But that's all there is to that. Triple H then proceeded to get into the ring, checking on Sheamus. He's like, "You alright, fella? That's my bloody boyfriend." And then obviously Roman Reigns is probably going to end up fucking spearing him or hitting him with the chair. Or any funky shit like that, really. It just don't make a difference to me. It's silly booking. It's absolutely stupidity. The only way that WWE could save this now is to have Roman Reigns completely go badass and just fuck everyone up. The booking was absolutely ridiculous. Sheamus is dead on the apron, though. It has to be said. Triple H can turn right round to a spear. Oh, Superman punch, I knew he did. There you go. Triple H got Superman punch. Roman's got the chair again. Oh, to the Triple H. Oh, shit. Okay, Triple H is trying to outdo Dolph Ziggler for Seller of the Year trophy here. Jesus Christ. Roman's going mental. Stephanie completely selling it on the outside. Roman Reigns has gone mental. Fuck Triple H up with a chair. Roman's apparently the Don now. I don't know what the fuck's going on, but WWE, they've at least tried to make Roman Reigns a fucking badass. Roman Reigns has finally lost it. For me, TLC was a decent show, but again, the main problem is very predictable. It don't matter what kind of fucking show it is. It's just completely predictable. Roman Reigns just went apeshit on Triple H to end the show, basically. Wanting to put him through tables and all sorts. But apart from that, it was a good show, pretty much. But again, too predictable for my liking. Anyway, if you have enjoyed this review, please don't forget to rate, comment and subscribe if you haven't already. This has been Takealoo bringing you the TLC review for 2015. Rate, comment and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll look forward to doing many more reviews for you. Unfortunately, I've got to stay up 3 hours and watch Raw tomorrow. I'm out. Peace.
Tonight.
I hit John Cena in the back of the head with the title, and we're talking about me almost getting AA'd? What John Cena did was laughable at best. What I did shows I'm the champ. I get the job done. And at the pay-per-view, that's exactly what I'm going to do. Get the job done.
Thanks for the time. Back to you.